Was this the most emotional knockout of the season? Because after Aubrey Nicole stepped on that stage and sang "I'm Gonna Love You Through It," the internet didn't just react. It exploded with tears, memories, and goosebumps. This wasn't just singing. This was a moment, the voice, the story, the pain, the heart. And wait until you hear why so many people are crying over this performance, and why some are calling her the dark horse of The Voice. Before we dive in, if you're loving these public reaction breakdowns, make sure to subscribe, because more emotional performances are coming. And trust me, you don't want to miss what fans are saying next. Like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below, because this one has people divided. Right from the first note, many viewers felt something shift. Some said her voice felt full, rich, and satisfying, almost like she's been singing in arenas her whole life. Others felt her tone had that classic Martina McBride quality, smooth, powerful, and pure country storytelling. But here's where the real impact came in. This wasn't just a song for people. It was a memory. A huge number of viewers shared stories of losing mothers, fathers, sisters, and husbands to cancer. Someone who heard this performance said it reminded them of losing a parent at just 18 years old. Another person said they were crying on their work break because it hit way too close to home. Someone wrote about losing a husband at just 35, leaving behind 4 little children. Many said they still miss the people they lost, even after 10, 20, or 30 years. That's why this performance didn't just impress people. It opened wounds, made people feel seen, and reminded them that music heals differently when it comes from the heart. One person said, "This is my new sad song," and another replied, "How does mourning hurt this long?" Others said they weren't just emotional, they were bawling like a baby. And the surprising part? Even people who said they don't like country music admitted that Aubrey absolutely got them. One person said, "I'm not a country fan, but she is amazing," while another said, "Not what I expected. She's on a different level." Many fans didn't hear just a singer. They heard a winner. Some said she could be the champion of the season. Others said she's getting a record deal no matter what. Happens on The Voice. One person called her the real deal that doesn't come around often. A lot of viewers said her gift wasn't just her vocal power, it was the way she told the story, the way she felt every word, and the way she connected with the audience. A few even said she sounded more powerful than Martina McBride herself. Others said she reminded them of Martina, Trisha Yearwood, or even Shania Twain. One viewer said, "She sounds like she's been singing on arena stages for years." Whether or not she wins, many people believe this was a breakout moment, and then there was Reba. People noticed the way Reba reacted. She was emotional, teary, and visibly moved. Some fans said Reba looked like she could barely hold it together. People said it must have been a painful song for Reba personally, and that made the performance even more powerful. One person said, "I just wanted to hug Reba." Another said, "Her voice went straight through the seat before Reba even turned." Many praised Reba for picking Aubrey in the knockout, calling it the right decision. Someone even called Aubrey the dark horse of the season, coming from a 1-chair turn in blinds to knocking out a 4-chair singer. For a lot of viewers, that was the moment she proved she belonged at the top. Because of the topic, fighting cancer, this performance hit differently. People said they cried. Not just a little. Like full breakdown crying. Someone said they've lost multiple family members to cancer. Someone else said they survived cancer themselves. Many shared how the lyrics reminded them of sitting in hospitals, holding hands, hoping for a miracle. Another person said, "She brought out my memories, but she also brought comfort." And that's why people kept calling it raw, touching, and goosebumps from start to finish. Now, here's where the debate started. Most people loved it. Most people were emotional. Most people praised her tone and storytelling, but a few viewers weren't convinced. Some said the high notes weren't perfect. Someone else said the runs were unnecessary. A few said they expected more after reading reactions. A small number said it felt like shouting or boring. One person even said the original version was much better. These opinions were definitely in the minority. But they added to the debate, was this a perfect vocal or a perfect emotional moment? Because many people argued that not every song needs to be vocally flawless. Sometimes the emotion matters more. And in that area, Aubrey crushed it. The love wasn't just coming from the US. People were cheering her on from the Netherlands, Canada, the UK, and beyond. Someone said they weren't even planning to watch The Voice anymore. But this performance made them stop and listen. Another viewer said this was their favorite performance of the night, and one of the best of the whole season. Many people said the same thing. Goosebumps, chills, stunning, perfection. God gave that girl a voice. Here's the crazy part. Some fans said this was the only thing they remembered from the entire episode. Others said they want her to go straight to the finals. And many believe she's getting a record. Deal even without winning, she connects, she tells stories, she makes people feel. And on a show like The Voice, that may be the most powerful instrument of all. So in the end, the public reaction is loud and clear. Aubrey Nicole didn't just sing a song. She opened hearts. She brought back memories. She made strangers cry together on the internet. Some believe she could win the season. Some say she already won in their hearts, but the real question now is, what did you hear? Was it powerful? Emotional? Goosebumps? Or do you think someone else should have won the knockout? Let us know below, because this debate is far from over. Like, share, and subscribe for more public reaction breakdowns from The Voice. And until next time, keep listening for the moments that move the world.